What?
Cyclone! Cyclone, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you! This snow is too thick!
Follow the sound of my voice!
We can't fly like this! The blizzard is too bad!
We have to!
It's too dangerous!
We have our orders!
We're going to die out here if we don't find someplace to land and shelter from the storm!
Spitfire is counting on us to make it through!
Didn't you hear me? We're going to die out here!
Not if we make it through Silver Pass. It's not far. From there, we can get over the mountains and cross the border into Griffonia.
All that in this blizzard? That's insane! You're insane!
We can do it! We can!
This storm is getting worse. If we stay out here, we'll freeze to death before we even make it halfway.
If you keep arguing, you'll attract Wendigos right to us. Would you like that better?
Gah, not helping. We need to land. Even the ground is better than...
No!
But...
I said no! You're my wing pony, Cyclone. I say we're going on, so we're going on.
Wendigos!
Damn it! Dive! Dive! Dive!
Clone kicker, I can't...
Yes, Cyclone! Maybe we can outfly them.
But I can't see!
You want them to catch you? Faster!
They're getting closer!
There's Silver Pass! Getting close to the cliffside. Maybe there's a cave there we can hide in.
I can barely see where I'm going!
Hurry!
We're too close to the cliffside!
We can make it!
Clown kicker!
We can make it!
At this speed, we're going to... Ah!
Cyclone? Cyclone! Oh no! Where are you? Hurricane's tail! Cyclone! Cyclone! Ah! Get away from me, you monster! I'm so sorry, Cyclone. I'm so sorry.
It's so dark, long and cold. I wish you were here to hold one lost soul in time and space. I'd give it all just to see your face.
Ditzy, quit ducking out of the way!
But you're trying to hit me!
No, I'm trying to jab you. It's totally different.
How?
You're supposed to block it, remember? Like we practiced?
But what if you get me in the nose again?
That won't happen this time because you'll block it.
But what if I don't?
Ditzy!
I'm sorry, I just don't want to be knocked out again. You hit really hard with that thing, Rainbow Dash.
Ditzy, it's only a training staff. It doesn't even have a blade on the end. Phillies and Colts practice with these things.
I am sorry, Rainbow.
No, it's fine. We'll go one more time. Now, when I raise my staff like this, you raise yours horizontally like this. Yeah! That way the curve of my strike is interrupted. Now, remember not to open both hooves fully when you raise yours up, or you'll drop it before I complete my strike, and you'll get bopped in the nose again. Ready?
No.
Ah! Ditzy, what did I just freaking say about keeping your grip?
I'm sorry. I just panicked. Oh, my head.
Well, I didn't break your nose again at least. Your skull is pretty hard.
That's not very nice.
Hey, if you didn't break it yet from crashing into things all the time, one little love tap with a practice staff isn't going to do it.
It still hurts.
If you go see Dr. Bonesaw with just a bump on your head, you're a braver mare than me.
Don't even joke about that. Ugh, that Pegasus is scary. I know he has to wear those overalls all the time, but I wish he'd clean the blood off more often. It's creepy. Even in the worst training sessions, no pony bleeds that much.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, but he's a useful weirdo. Now, come on. If you've got breath to sit there gabbing about Bonesaw, you've got breath for another round with me.
Oh, but Rainbow Dash, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
Don't talk dumb, you're awesome. Well, you're okay at it. But the point of these sessions together is to turn that okay into an awesome. Okay?
But there's no point. You and I both know.
Ditzy, I said not to talk like that.
Sorry, Rainbow Dash.
Don't squeak like that. You sound
Like Fluttershy?
Yeah, like her.
Sorry, Rainbow
And
Dash.
don't apologize all the time. What kind of Pegasus are you?
I...
What the heck? Are those
Griffins?
What in the name of Hurricane are a bunch of Griffins doing here? And why isn't anyone attacking them?
Maybe because they're not attacking anyone.
I don't like it. Come on, get up. Let's go check it out.
Rainbow Dash, wait for me!
Relax, you'll be fine.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to talk to them.
They aren't here to argue.
No, they're here to bargain, which is worse.
Spitfire, stop panicking. The fact that they came at all shows that they're willing to negotiate. Remember, they're on our territory. We hold all the cards. There's 5 of them versus thousands of us.
It should be hundreds of thousands.
What?
Nothing. Stand tall. The worst thing you can do with Griffins is show weakness. Here they come.
A welcome party. I see that the convoy of Pegasi sent to guide us through the streets of your fortress were just the appetizers.
Did he just say,
We're all gonna get eaten alive!
someone protect the broodmares?
Hurricane, help us!
Stop panicking. Look at Commander Spitfire. Not a feather out of place. She knows what she's doing.
It seems I should choose my words more carefully. Pegasopolins are rather more panicky than I thought they would be. Please, forgive my turn of phrase, Captain...
Commander Spitfire.
Ah, I see. Well then, I am also a commander. Commander Claw of the 3rd Griffonian Battalion, son of Commander Snapbeak, current holder of the position of Strong Right Talon of His Highness Sanguine of Griffona.
Quite a long title.
We Griffins set much store by our lineage. Strong warriors breed strong warriors, after all. I was under the impression Pegasi had much the same idea.
We do, though we don't usually introduce our families along with ourselves when we greet creatures.
But how else are they to know that you come from strong blood?
By looking at us.
I suppose you're right, though sometimes you Pegasi are deceptive to look at. You seem so fragile, but you're hard as ice underneath. Take this female here, for example. She looks so soft and weak. Her armor, this is ceremonial, yes? It needs a good polish so it doesn't look quite so much like it stays in storage most of the time. It barely even fits her, which makes her look even weaker. Yet the same female left her companion to die in the snow, so she could fulfill her duties and bring us your message, Commander Spitfire. No, I'd say that just looking at you, Pegasi, is a bad way to judge your strength.
Cloud Kicker is a commendable scout and warrior. Without her, you would not be here today.
Indeed. And since we are here as His Majesty's envoys at your request, Commander Spitfire, I'm sure you're about to invite us inside and explain what you want from him.
Yes. Yes, of course. This way, please.
Fortress made of clouds? Seriously, this is the famous Pegasus stronghold? Clouds?
Hush. Follow the commander's lead and remember your place, hen.
Waste of time. Stupid mission. I can't believe it.
It looked like Commander Spitfire was expecting them, but I never heard anything about this. I mean, seriously? Griffins? Here? Acting all uppity like they were invited?
They were invited.
Huh?
I said they were invited. I was on gate duty. My captain gave orders to let them in when they arrive and help escort them up to the Citadel doors for the commander and her second to receive.
Did your captain tell you anything else?
Nope, it was all hush-hush.
Then, should you really be telling us about it at all?
Considering that practically everyone in Pegasopolis just saw them fly through the center of the city, accompanied by escorts and meet the commander on the Citadel steps, I don't think secrecy is a major concern anymore. Fetterbrain.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would the commander be meeting with Griffins? Did they all still have talons, beaks, and big clawed paws?
Yep. They were wearing armor too, though it looked more like ceremonial stuff you wore during your honor ceremony dash. All lightweight stuff with insignias. Nothing that screams we are going to attack you from within. One good buck and you could put a hoof right through one of their chest plates.
Ceremonial, huh?
Yeah. It sure is weird.
Weird is right. I mean, inviting the enemy right into the fortress? Commander Spitfire is a great leader, but this sounds pretty cuckoo to me. Thunderlane, do you have to get back to the gates right away?
Yeah, I was on my way when I spotted you two in the crowd. In fact, I better get going before my captain sees me down here. Cloud Kicker flew off so fast. It'll look bad if I'm tardier than her. See you later, Dash.
Yeah, later. Ditzy, stick close. I want to know more info about what's going on here.
Rainbow Dash, no! You'll get in trouble!
Trouble is my middle name.
No, it isn't. Your middle name is Gilda.
What? How did you know? Wait, no, never mind. Other priorities right now. Come on. I need you to keep a lookout while I figure out what's going on.
But Rainbow...
Now, Ditzy.
Have a seat, Commander Claw. Will your guards, be standing throughout our meeting?
They're not my guards, they're my squad. I'm not some political figure who needs protecting, Commander Spitfire. I would guess that neither are you. Or does the rank of Commander rate higher in Pegasopolis than in Grifona?
Commander is the highest rank one may hold here.
Oh, really? So you hold no fealty to anyone above you?
I'm the leader, if that's what you're asking.
Interesting.
I'm aware that in Griffin culture you're ruled over by your king. We Pegasi have no need for royalty. We leave that sort of thing to the ground dwellers.
Ah, yes. The unicorns. They do so seem to like their crowns and pretty jewels, don't they? Kings and queens and princes and princesses. Dukes and lords and nobles. It's a wonder they have room in their city for any peasants at all. But, if I'm to understand correctly, the unicorns aren't the reason you made contact with His Highness now, are they?
While they are indeed inferior to us, you are correct. We did not seek you out because of any conflict with Unicornia. We are happy to let the Shimmering City stand, so long as its citizens doesn't cross into our territory.
You're happy to let them stand.
Alright, we're resigned to it. Even if they wanted to, no one without magic could break through that shield of theirs. Unicornia is filled with pudgy, soft-flanked idiots who wouldn't know the sharp end of a spear from the butt. They don't want to be in the tundra, and we don't want them here. The situation suits us.
That's not the case for everyone, is it?
Let's not dance around the subject, Commander Claw. We both know why you're here.
Is it not customary to offer refreshments to visiting guests? Or is that something that fell to the infamous Pegasopolis pragmatism?
Of course. You must be hungry and thirsty after your long flight.
Thirsty, yes. Hungry, maybe. But I doubt you Pegasi have anything to tempt our palates. That is, unless you're prepared to donate one of your own who has fallen in battle for us to eat.
We don't treat our dead like that.
Oh yes, that's right. You burned them. Such a waste of meat. But that is why you called us here today, isn't it? Because of your war with the Underearthers. Because of how their machines keep decimating your forces. Because it's only a matter of time before they drive you back completely from your mountains and breach your fortress to wipe you all out. Well, isn't it?
It would not be lying to put it that way, though I would probably phrase it differently.
Like you said, Commander, let's not dance around the subject. King Sanguine knew what you were after the moment he received your message. Your messenger did not seem too happy to see that we acted on the message she brought us, by the way. She looked positively terrified when she met us at the gates. And after one of our warriors rescued her from a blizzard and brought her to the palace when they saw your scroll. It's not often anyone in Griffona sees the Pegasopolis seal. Our scout didn't recognize it at first and had to get it checked out. You Pegasi do so like to do everything by yourselves. You're very... how shall I put it? Anti-help. The fact that you're even willing to parley like this tells His Highness that your situation now must be very dire indeed. He thought as much. So, Commander Spitfire, I have been invested by His Highness to bargain with you on his behalf. As I said, I'm no political figure. I deal in straight talk. So tell me, what do you want from Griffona, and what are you willing to offer in exchange for an alliance with us?
We want the use of your armed forces. You were right when you said our war with the Underearthers have reached an impasse. Up until now, we've been able to repel their attempts to take our mountains. But since the Battle of Silver Pass...
You suffered heavy losses during that conflict, didn't you? Yes, news of that made its way to the king. Most information does, eventually. Silver Pass was a costly battle, even by Griffin standards.
Have you ever seen an Underearther war machine up close, Commander Claw?
No, I haven't.
I have. So is my second in command here. So have most of the Pegasi old enough to pick up a spear and wear their family armor without it falling off because their bodies are still too foolish. It's nothing like you've ever faced before, Commander. They don't feel pain. They don't stop when you stab them. You could drive a spear deep into one and it just keeps coming, spitting fire and brimstone from the pits where the Underearthers make their homes. They rise up out of the ground like demons, their eyes glowing red and searching, always searching for the bodies to burn out of the sky. The only way to defeat one of them is to pry out the stupid wingless Underearthers from inside them. And for that, you need to get close enough to rip off their doors without being incinerated or having your wings blown off. Hundreds of my warriors have died doing that. And for every Pegasi we lose, there seems to be another war machine. Another set of Underearthers inside it. Another attempt to steal our territory away from us. We rely on those mountains for food. We need them to survive. I don't know why the Underearthers have crawled up out of the mud now, but they want our mountains, and we're not about to let them take what's ours. But we aren't enough to fight them alone. So what I propose is an alliance between Griffonia and Pegasopolis. You lend us your talons and wings in battle, and in exchange, you may have all the Underearthers you want for your tables, kitchens, and storerooms.
Is she freaking serious?
Be quiet, idiot.
Your offer is interesting. Flawed, but interesting. First you tell us how terrifying and indefatigable these Underearther war machines are. Then you demand that we face their... What did you call it? Fire and brimstone? You demand we fight alongside you against these merciless machines. And what can you offer in exchange? Meat! We would just as easily be able to hunt by ourselves.
You had no hunting rights on this side of the mountains. We've enforced our borders against Griffin kind before, and we'll do it again if any buck or hen tries to hunt in our territory. But if you would agree to this alliance, we would grant passage over our borders to any Griffin warrior, provided he or she did not attack any Pegasus while here, and agreed to be bound by our laws if spending any time in Pegasopolis itself. Any other creature in the tundra would be fair game. And trust me, Commander Claw, the Under-Earthers are plentiful once you know where to look. They breed far beyond their means. At the moment, we are fighting a war of defense, but with the help of Griffonia, we could make this a war of attrition.
Attrition?
We could finally put those stinking mud ponies on the back hoof. Imagine it, Commander. An entire underground kingdom. Hundreds of thousands of warm Under-Earther bodies all plump and ripe for the picking if, say, a few squads of Griffins were able to infiltrate them. The Under-Earthers we pry out of their war machines are all soft and easily broken, and those are their best warriors. Seeing them try to fight us is laughable once they no longer have a few tons of metal around them. They throw punches and kicks so weak that one of our cadets could beat them with a hook tied behind his back. Imagine what it'd be like to have an entire city. Or, if the ones we interrogated are to be believed, more than just one city, all teeming with fat Unearthers, all ripe for the hunting.
You make a persuasive argument. One I will have to...
Get off me, you stinking chicken!
Commander Claw, sir! This spy was watching us from the rafters.
Spy? This is my city! And get your stinking talons off me! Yeah! Try to do that again, and next time I'll buck your beak clean off!
What, you little...
Private Goldfeather, desist immediately!
Rainbow Dash, get your flank down here now!
Yes, Commander.
What is the meaning of this, Commander Spitfire?
I don't know, Commander Claw, but I intend to find out. Rainbow Dash, attention! What in the name of Hurricane did you think you were doing, lurking in the rafters of the Cadable's receiving chamber like some common sneak thief instead of...
Rainbow Dash.
Huh?
So, this is the Scourge of the Skies. Funny. I thought you'd be taller. And less distractingly colorful.
Yeah, that's what they call me, sir. Scourge of the Skies, I mean. And Rainbow Dash. And not, distractingly colorful.
They should call you Loudmouth instead.
Private Goldfeather! You will show respect when in the presence of a decorated warrior.
Decorated? This scrawny runt?
Why,
Private! I told you to desist. Insubordination will not be tolerated.
Yes, sir.
Ha! That goes double for you, Rainbow Dash. Your conduct right now is disgraceful, especially for someone of your station. We are going to have words later.
Sir! Permission to speak, sir.
Denied. Wait outside, Private.
But, sir, I don't think she was alone up there.
That's a big fat lie! I just wanted to see what a bunch of Griffins were doing in the middle of Pegasopolis. And if they were here to get their heads kicked in.
Why, you little...
Outside, Private. Lieutenant Stormbeak.
Sir, yes, sir.
Escort Private Goldfeather outside, where she will remain until our meeting here is concluded.
Understood, sir. Come on, you.
Lieutenant Soarin!
Yes, Commander.
Take Rainbow Dash to the training ground. She can fly routines until I'm ready to deal with her. You can bring her to my chambers when Commander Claw and I have concluded our business here.
Yes, Commander.
But...
Don't, Dash. Just don't. You've done enough damage as it is.
Damage? But I... Alright.
So, that was the Scourge of the Skies. The Pegasus, who destroyed 14 war machines on her own, and rescued her entire platoon from certain death at Silver Pass.
Admittedly, she has had better days.
She has had.
I'm too tired to get up yet.
A good warrior rises with the dawn, or before it.
I'm so tired.
Dash, wake up.
Oh, wait. Daring? But how can you be?
Dash, wake up!
Gah!
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry!
Ditzy? What are you doing here, Ditzy?
Sorry. I just thought... No, I'll go. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Are you okay? You'll fly laps around the training ground for hours.
I'm fine. I used to do way worse than that when I was first training.
Oh yeah. I guess you would have done. You had a pretty strict teacher after all. I just wanted to say... I'm sorry. For being a lousy look at, I mean.
It wasn't your fault. I got so absorbed in what Commander Spitfire and that Clawbozo were saying that I let myself get spotted. I'm better than that. If I couldn't keep one beak brain from seeing me, I deserve to get caught. You couldn't have warned me in time about her heading my way. I mean, seriously, I knew Griffins could move fast, but she was like lightning.
I bet you're faster.
Well, naturally, but still, I can see why Griffins have that rep.
Even so, when you got caught, I should have spoken up and said I was there too.
Hurricane's butt, you should have. I can take care of myself. Let's face it, Ditzy. If it was you waiting outside Spitfire's chamber right now, there'd be a puddle on the floor.
I am not that bad.
Wow, Ditz, is that an actual backbone?
What?
Never mind. Look, you better get out of here before someone spots you.
But
Look, Ditzy, it's fine. I'm not mad. I can take care of myself. I mean, seriously, I've been in trouble before.
Yeah, but
this time won't be any different. I'd bet my spear on it. Thanks for waking me up, though. I appreciate it.
That's okay.
Go on. Get out of here before you're spotted.
Oh!
Rainbow.
Yeah?
She'll see you now.
Oh, goody.
Rainbow Dash.
Yes, Commander?
You made quite a spectacle of yourself today.
I apologize, Commander.
Apologies don't work in a situation like this. I should really be stripping you of your rank and busting you out right back down to basic training right now.
I hope you've reconsidered, Commander.
Of course I have! Though don't think it didn't cross my mind after that stunt you pulled today. What in the name of Hurricane's Blade were you thinking? Spying on invited guests? Insulting them with an earshot? To their faces?
I'm sorry, Commander. It won't happen again.
And it better not. Especially since we're going to be seeing a lot more of those Griffins.
We are?
Yes, and others like them too.
Commander? Permission to speak freely.
Go on.
Commander, why? Why do we need the Griffins to fight the Under-Earthers? We've won every battle we fought. They haven't broken through our defenses into the heart of the mountain range yet. Why in Hurricane's name do we need their help at all?
You heard about the Alliance when you were sneaking about, I take it? Look around you, Rainbow Dash. Look out in the streets. Look at the training classes. Look at the number of recruits this year. Yes, we may be winning battles, but at a heavy cost. Have you been to visit the broodmares lately?
No, I don't go there.
Just because you aren't a broodmare yourself doesn't make you better than them, Rainbow Dash. Those mares are what keep Pegasopolis alive. You might think it's the warriors, but you're wrong. Those broodmares and all their kind who came before them are the reason we didn't die out centuries ago. And if you've been to see them lately, you know that this year we've had record birth rates.
But that's good, isn't it?
Record low birth rates! The stallions who would usually prove themselves worthy to be studs are dying before they get the chance. We've had fewer foals this year than we've had since the year of the founding. We're already doing all we can to preserve our territory. We're stretched too thin as it is.
But Griffins? Griffins eat pegasi!
You think I don't know that? You think I didn't agonize over this decision? You think I didn't consider other possibilities? Believe me, Rainbow Dash, if there were a viable other option that we haven't already tried, I would take it. But there isn't. And carrying on as we are, Pegasopolis and the Pegasi would cease to exist inside 2 years. And that's a generous estimate.
I didn't realize!
Not many Pegasi do, and you cannot tell them. I am sharing this with you because the Griffin's envoy leader, Commander Claw, seemed taken with you. He has asked that you show them around the city and be their local guide.
What? Me? But
We'll do this for the good of all Pegasi. We need the Griffin support, Rainbow Dash. They're fearsome warriors, and their forces would help us not only to drive back the Under-Earthers, but possibly destroy their ability to attack us entirely. The Griffins could be our key to ridding ourselves of those blasted war machines forever.
But...
Rainbow Dash, this is not a request. This is an order from your commander. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You'll meet Claw and his squad outside the receiving chamber in 1 hour. They're getting something to eat at the moment, but they'll be back.
Something to eat?
Yes, they're out hunting. Make no comment on that when they return. This is important, Rainbow Dash. I cannot stress this enough. We need them to agree to the alliance. We need them. Am I making myself clear, or do I have to draw you a picture?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'll do my best, ma'am.
I've seen your best, Rainbow Dash. It's good, but we need more than that. Your best couldn't teach anyone else how to destroy war machines like you did. Remember?
I do, ma'am. I tried, Commander. I really did.
I know you did, Rainbow. I watched you, day after day, putting yourself through the ringer, trying to pull off that attack again. If you could have taught even one other Pegasi how to do it, maybe we wouldn't have to. But no. Things are what they are. You could do this thing at least. If you can't pass on one weapon, help us gain another in the Griffins. Help to protect your fellow Pegasi and future generations in whatever way you can, Rainbow Dash. Do you understand?
Yes, Commander.
Good. Now get out of my chambers before I change my mind and cut off your wings.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't you think you were a little hard on her?
I'm as hard as I need to be, Soarin. Being soft won't help us survive.
I know that. I'll be the first to admit Rainbow Dash is headstrong and impulsive, but she worked her guts out trying to replicate that attack. A couple of times I had to physically carry her off the training grounds because she was too exhausted to even get up. Once she tried to make me drop her so she could go back to practicing.
I know. You think you were the only one who carried her home when she collapsed?
Are you sure about this alliance?
No, but I'm open to suggestions for what else I'm supposed to do. We're not in a position where we have many options. None that actually have a chance of success anyhow. Our situation is unsustainable as it is. If we don't do something dramatic, we'll die. All of us. It's as simple as that. Every warrior, every broodmare, every foal, everyone dies if I don't make the right decision. I'm the leader. Whatever decision I make is right because I'm the leader.
Is that true?
It is as far as every Pegasus else is concerned. You, on the other hoof. Do you think I'm making the right decision, Soarin?
I don't think I'd know the right decision if it jumped up and bit me on the butt. I know I wouldn't want to be in your place right now. I know what kind of pressure you're under because I see it every day. I see your face every time the warriors come home and you have to count them in. I see the way you look when you visit the broodmares and see all the empty cribs. I see your eyes when you read the storeroom records. Our supplies are low, aren't they?
Yes. Very.
You know you have my support in whatever decision you make, Commander.
You know it's just Spitfire when we're alone.
But you're asking me a question as my commander.
A commander doesn't ask for advice. She gives it.
Well, in all honesty, I don't know if this is the right decision. I don't know what entering an alliance with the Griffins will bring. But you're right. What other options do we have that we know won't lead to disaster?
Thank you, Soarin. I just hope Rainbow Dash doesn't screw it up.
Don't underestimate her.
Oh, I don't. Believe me, I really, really don't underestimate what that mayor's capable of.
Hey, Dash, wait up.
Huh?
What's the hurry?
Oh, Thunderlane, listen, I really don't have time to talk right now.
I'm supposed to take you to the Griffins.
They're back already?
Just arrived. Blossom first said she saw them circling Pegasopolis. My captain sent me to fetch you.
Oh, great. Well, lead on then, I guess.
You okay there, Dash?
Oh, I'm fan-friggin-tastic. Come on.
Did the commander chew you out?
What? How did you know?
You have that just got yelled at look. Plus, everyone is talking about how you attacked the envoy and tried to kill their leader.
I did not!
Well, that's what every Pegasus is saying.
Oh, for crying out loud! It was one Griffin, and she wasn't even their leader! Their leader is a guy!
A guy? Really? Huh, weird. Well, don't worry about it, though. Everyone thinks you're awesome for doing it. No one is happy about having Griffins in the city.
Well, they'd better get used to it.
Say what?
Oh, crap. Nothing.
So, the rumors are true. Commander Spitfire is allying us with Griffonia?
Thunderlane, you can't tell anyone I said anything.
But is it true?
Well, they weren't here today for a tea party, were they?
Wow. No offense against the commander, but... Wow, that is so stupid. You can't trust Griffins. First chance they'll get, they'll eat our troops. That's like putting a hawk in charge of a duckling nursery. All you get at the end is a bunch of bloody feathers. She can't be serious about going through with such a ridiculous plan.
Hey, don't knock it.
You're in favor of being allied with Griffins? You of all Pegasi?
And just what is that supposed to mean?
I just thought you had more brains than that.
And you wonder why I never wanted to be your wing pony.
The envoy should just be in here.
I don't see any of them.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, fantastic.
Get lost.
Can't do that, miss. I'm your new, guide. I'm going to be looking after you while you're here in Pegasopolis.
Seriously? Forget that! I'd rather rip out my claws and stab myself in the head with them than follow you around.
Don't let me stop you. Are your commander and the rest of your squad around?
They're circling overhead. They'll be here in a minute.
Didn't you go hunting with them?
No. As punishment, I had to stay here and practice Cap'n Berry-ass until they got back.
Cap'n... what now?
Ugh. Cap'n Berry-ass. Of course, they wouldn't expect you to know about it. It's an ancient form of Griffin combat practice that involves balance, precision, and concentration.
Is that why you're standing on one leg with your tail and wings stuck straight out like that?
Get lost.
Make me. Commander Spitfire put me in charge of you Griffins, and I'm going to follow her orders.
You're not in charge of me.
I am while you're here.
No Griffin warrior would ever subjugate herself to a freaking pony!
You don't have to subjugate yourself. You just have to do whatever I tell you without question.
Are you dumb or just...
Wow, you really suck at that cat pee and beer stuff. I guess you must be the crappy fire the envoy brought along to make themselves look weaker than they really are in front of us, huh? I mean, you're smaller than the rest of them, and you clearly can't fight or squat.
Why, you little...
Whoa, what the? Get off me, you crazy... Stay out of this, Thunderlane. I can take this overgrown chicken. Yeah, that doesn't have any fancy schmancy name, but I call it butt to the face. Hurricane's butt.
Rainbow Dash, no, you can't.
Hey, she started it! Come on, chicken! Or would you rather sit and preen all day?
I'll claw your eyes out!
I'd like to see you try! Wait.
Rainbow Dash!
You get off her, you big chicken!
Huh? Whoa!
You leave Rainbow Dash alone! You hear me? You big nasty Griffin bully!
What the?
Or else you'll have to go through me!
It's you! You're the second Pegasus who was up in the rafters!
Uh-oh!
Why, you little...
Incoming!
Hurricane's butt! Ditzy, quick! Acts like you're in prey. You too, Thunderlane. Salute when they touch down and keep your eyes forward at all times. And as for you, can you try to look less like I kicked you in the beak? Oh, I am so dead.
Goldfeather, what is the meaning of this? I thought I left you with strict instructions to practice your cap and bayas. Instead, it looks like you've been in another brawl. And with the Scourge of the Skies again, too.
I can explain.
This Pegasus is to be your new guide during our stay in their city, sir. She was showing me some moves from the Pegasus equivalent of Captain Beriast after she found me in meditation here.
What? I mean, yeah, that's totally what happened. We call it, bird poop and beer fest.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Bird poop and beer fest.
It, means something different in old Pegasopolis.
Well now, I confess. I did not expect to find you, of all Griffins, making overtures to our potential new allies, Goldfeather. Especially since there isn't even any ink on the Alliance documents yet.
Well,
She has faith that this alliance will be mutually beneficial to us all, Pegasus and Griffin alike, so she's putting her supports in already.
I am?
I suppose I should be pleased at your enthusiasm, Goldfeather. Though I can't help but think this is more likely to be some ploy to gain back my favor, after you so royally screwed up during today's delicate proceedings. Not that it matters. You're to be our new guide, Scourge.
It's Rainbow Dash. Sir, Scourge of the Skies is just something other Pegasi used to call me.
Not just them. That name rings loud and clear in many directions away from Pegasopolis. It reached Grifona some time ago, and I wondered what a creature with such a reputation would be like in the flesh. I'd wager that even the mystic bears of the frozen north have heard of you by now. I wonder what they'd think of the real thing. Regardless, it is time that I return to speak further with your leader. We will talk at a later time, Rainbow Dash, Scourge of the Skies. I would like to hear your version of the storytelling on how you acquired that name.
This way, sir. Ditzy, Thunderlane, go on ahead and tell Commander Spitfire that Commander Claw and his envoy will be waiting for her in the receiving chamber.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Yeah.
And yet you don't sound pleased. Commander?
What if I'm wrong?
What?
What if I just made the biggest mistake since Private Pansy when she flew north?
Hey now, you're nowhere near that stupid.
But what if I am? What if I miscalculated? What if an alliance with the Griffins wasn't the path I should have taken?
Do you remember the day you accepted your armor?
What?
Do you remember it?
Of course I do. It was the same day you took yours.
Did you doubt yourself when you first put it on? When you buckled yourself in and first looked in a mirror, did you wonder whether you were making the right decision by becoming a warrior? Everyone has doubts, Spitfire. Not having any doubts is the same as not having any forethought. Doubts are what make you examine all your options. They're what make you a good leader. You don't make a snap decision and then stick to it like a snow leopard with a bone. You consider your options, weigh your choices, study your outcomes, and then decide. And you always think of every Pegasus else before yourself. Do you think I'd follow a commander who did any less than all of that?
I knew there was a reason I kept you around.
You mean it wasn't for how good my flanks look in armor?
this really isn't necessary. You've already done enough.
His Majesty has requested an audience with you. It is not wise to deny His Majesty.
Oh? Oh, right. Of course. I mean, of course not. Lead on then, I guess.
That is what I'm doing.
Ah, yes, of course. Sorry, just a little nervous is all. I haven't really seen much of the palace, being stuck inside for so long and everything.
You did not find the royal infirmary to your standards? King Sanguine himself is treated within its walls when he is sick or injured. Though I can't ever remember that happening, actually.
No, it's fine. I mean, it was fine. I mean, it just feels so good to stretch my wings again now that they're all healed up. My legs, too. I really can't thank you Griffins enough for rescuing me out of the snow like that.
His Majesty gave orders that you were to be brought here and treated until you were airworthy again. And it is not wise to deny His Majesty.
Yes, well, I'm grateful all the same. When I lost my wing pony in the blizzard, I figured I was done for. That snow leopard was just speeding up the inevitable. At least until your warrior skated away.
We hold no love of the cats made of snow, nor of any other icy creatures that stalk the tundra.
Now that's something our two races can agree on. Did my wing pony... Her name's Cloudkicker? Did she...
We're here.
What? Oh, right. Do I need to be announced or...
Go in.
Right. No problem. King of the Griffins, no problem. Suck it up, Cyclone. You can totally do this. You're a Pegasus war...
Step forward.
Of course. Sorry.
Your Majesty?
I am here, Corporal Redwing.
I've brought the fallen Pegasus Scout, Your Highness.
I can see that too. Step forward into the light, little pony. Ah, yes. All healed nicely. Do you know who I am, little pony?
You're King Sanguine of Griffona. King of the Griffins. I was bringing you a message.
Indeed you were. Though to my memory, your companion delivered it. You were somewhat preoccupied with becoming a meal for snow leopards.
The message arrived.
Indeed. I have already dispatched my own envoy with the messenger to be escorted back to your Cloud City for parley on my behalf.
That's a relief. When the doctor in the infirmary told me I couldn't speak to anyone to deliver my message, I thought...
You thought what, little pony?
Are you impugning His Majesty's honor?
No. I assumed you weren't interested in an alliance. I meant no disrespect, Your Highness. We're asking a lot of you, after all.
Indeed. Your Pegasi brethren wish for us to come and save them, it seems. Reaching out to a sworn enemy for aid? My, but how the children of Hurricane have fallen. She fought my ancestor, you know.
Excuse me?
Commander Hurricane, you do know of your own founder, do you not?
Of course, Your Highness. Every foal in Pegasopolis is told of Commander Hurricane's bravery and how she almost single-handedly founded our great city and...
Do you tell your foals of how she blinded King Slaughtermaw?
No, Your Highness.
Really? You don't tell the story of how she challenged him for supremacy of the skies over what we now call the tundra? You don't keep alive the tale of how they fought for a day and a night in a single combat. Until he tore off her wing, she blinded him and the snow beneath them turned red from combat?
No, Your Highness. I've never heard that story before.
Indeed. How shameful. I believe it was what was she called? Private Pansy? It was why she flew north and never returned. Our stories say she sought the help of the mystic bears to help heal her commander, but was lost in the snows before she could reach them. Personally, I always assumed Wendigos took her. He lost his throne not afterwards, you know. King Slaughtermaw, I mean. Whoever heard of a blind king? A griffin who rules must be strong in both body and mind. He must be willing to do what is necessary and take whatever opportunity presents itself to continue the survival of the griffin race. None of his bloodline ruled again until me, in fact. We were in disgrace until I restored my family's honor. I was intrigued by Commander Spitfire's offer, little pony. It will be interesting to see what happens next. Though, of course, whatever it is, you won't see it. Corporal Redwing, open the windows, please.
What?
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Did we keep this Pegasus spear when we found him?
We did not, sir.
Give him yours.
I don't understand. No, I don't want your spear.
Take it. It is not wise to deny His Majesty.
But I don't...
I suggest you fly quickly, little pony. I am prepared to give you a head start. It has been a long time since I had a challenging prey to hunt. Affairs of the state prevent me from catching my own food so often that it's a rare treat when I find myself in a position to indulge.
What? No! I need to get back to Pegasopolis!
To what end? Your companion returned several days ago with the news your leader wanted. By now, they all think you perished in the blizzard after crashing into a cliff face. And so you would have, had my griffins not found you. Did you think you were allowed to stay in the royal infirmary for no reason? There's no challenge in hunting a crippled Pegasus.
By Hurricane's mane.
Fly quickly, little pony.
No. This can't be happening. I have to get away. I have to get back. Come on, Wings. Don't fail me again. I have to... Ah!
Is that really as fast as you can go? Dodging. Faster, but not fast enough.
My leg!
Come now, little pony. You don't need legs to fly.
Hurricane, save me!
You hold that spear like a chick. You use it like a chick, too. Enough. This has not been as satisfying a hunt as I had hoped after so much effort.
Please, don't kill me!
Is this truly the legacy of Hurricane's children? Have the vaunted Pegasi all become such mewling, weak creatures as you? No wonder your commander wants my warriors so much. You creatures can't even defeat earth ponies on your own anymore. Pathetic.
No! Oh, please, no! No! Don't! Please!
It's so dark, long and cold. I wish you were here to hold one lost soul in time and space. I'd give it all just to see your face. When the world is closing in and your memories are lost to the wind amongst a crowd, you're all alone, because there is no place like